off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Stolen by Evans. All alone. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here's Lillard. After the basket by Brooklyn. That's good. Lillard's got his first points of the game.
That's just running the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And the jam by Levine.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Martin kicks to Lopez. He feeds it to Vonleh. Clock at 4. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And that's Evans penetrating. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Outside, Davis. No good. Good D by Lopez.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Feeds to Hayward. To the inside. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Hayward. Lopez has got his second basket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Hibbert. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Lillard with it, picked up by Davis. Vonleh, the pass to Lopez. And
especially when he's open. Top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Huge boards in that game. He's looking confident right from the opening tip. Was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Trailblazers. Plumlee is checked in for Lopez. Davis comes in for Noah Vonleh. And Shumpert in there for Kevin Martin. 1:36 left to play here in the first. Shumpert dishes to Lillard. To the middle. Brooklyn with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Tipped away. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Hayward goes in. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break, and Evans throws it down hard.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Now here's Shumpert against Indiana. He was really on his game. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Here's Levine. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Lillard on top. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Hayward missing again. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Brooklyn leads by 12. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard. He explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland, Damian Lillard out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's Davis. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Plumlee in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Shumpert, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And Shumpert kicks to Davis. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws here for the night. Langston Galloway's checked in for Portland. And he can't hit the second. Brooklyn leading by 15. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Pulls up on the wing. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And the rejection by Evans. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Evans for the finish. Oh! And he dunks it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Now, here's Aminu. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana. That one goes. Count it. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Levine. Oh, wow. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks
I tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Now here is Martin. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here's Levine from the baseline. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Here's Galloway. Kicks to Davis. Martin, the pass to Plumlee. Clock at 6. And it's Martin penetrating. Evans with some nice D.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here's Levine. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Takes a 3. Good work defensively by Martin.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Lets a floater go.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Brook Lopez is checked in for Davis, and Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Here's Levine. He's got 17. Shoots from the elbow. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Trailblazers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Galloway. The wide open look here for Lopez. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. 8 points for Brook Lopez.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
So for the Trailblazers, Vonleh comes in for Plumlee, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Langston Galloway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Lillard dishes to Martin, and stolen by Hibbert. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Evans against Hayward. Evans, good. Evans has got 10 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the paint, up off the screen.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Trailblazers. Shooting the ball at 42%. To the middle to stop the run, and the dunk by Vonleh.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Levine, covered by Lillard. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. Shumpert is checked in for Martin. He hits both from the stripe.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well, seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Now, here's Lillard. Lopez a screen. And Lillard kicks to Shumpert. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a three at the hole.
And so a pretty lot.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and how about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Boy, it was rough down there in the paint, and they were just dominant, taking it to the rack. But that's what you have to be willing to do. Take the action to the heart of the competition without any fear.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
They've got Roy Hibbert. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Tyreek Evans, and it's LaVine in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Hollis Jefferson, good.
If you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. But he gets it back. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Lopez a screen. In the corner, it's Martin. Portland again missing.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Now here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. Passes to Lopez. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter. So it's Brooklyn now. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Here's LaVine, covered by Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. LaVine can't hit.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Lillard attacking, uses both hands to slam it down.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Portland. Davis comes in for Noah Vonleh. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Lillard outside. And Hibbert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last.
Out of bounds. Blazers ball.
Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's LaVine. He's got 25. Evans left side. He dishes it to Hibbert. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Trailblazers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Shumpert is checked in for Kevin Martin. Now here's Shumpert. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Out to Hayward from the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hollis Jefferson, covered by Lillard. Here's Levine. 3 on the clock. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
Here's Levine, following the score by Damian Lillard. Levine dishes to Hibbert, trying to get back on track, and Davis pulls it down.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Lillard attacking. Boom, he jams it straight down.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Levine, good.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Hayward outside. To the inside. Davis. Shot is off. Evans with some nice D. The floater. Levine can't hit. Davis against Hayward. On the wing, Shumpert. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.